This video does not depend on our RPG series that we are currently working on and can be applied to any game. With that being said, the boss will have one change to one of the functions. To begin, we'll want to make a node. We'll move it to the top and we'll rename it to special states. We'll want to also add a script called special states, and we'll just get rid of all this here. We will want to grab our parent and we'll want to get our timer. In this case, we have it called special timer. And for our first attack, in case we have multiple attacks, we can call on different functions. But in this case, we're going to get our parent, which in this case is our boss. It will go to its animation tree. It will travel to its special attack. Here I have a animation tree, which also has a special. It is a node space or a blend space 2D. And if you click on the edit, make sure that you have it on all four corners. And lastly, for our script, you'll want to include a special timer timeout or just your timer timeout. We're going to get the boss variable again because this variable is constantly updating. So if you were to put it up here, it would not work and it would reply to you with a null variable. And so we're checking for its proximity, and then we'll be running the special timer, and then we will begin our attack. So for this part here, we have an area 2D that is connected to the main boss script and is checking for the proximity of the player as a bool. So if the player is visible, which you can see here, then it will trigger the bool and it will be able to grab the true or false here. You'll also want to make sure that if you're doing an animation tree, you have the traveling here, but under your boss, under, let's say, a physics process function, you will have your blend space or blend position done here, along with your movement vector. The updated source code will be available in the description, so if you are having issues or you need to copy some things, you can go ahead and do so. Lastly, this part only applies if you are following the series. You're going to want to get rid of this entire line that includes our special timer, and you'll want to go over to our special timer, go under node, and you'll want to disconnect from our main boss script. And you'll want to reconnect to special states. That way the timer only works on our special timer, but it no longer affects our boss. So once we load into our game, I'll select my warrior class. We can run over to the orc, and as you can see, he's immediately attacking with the states. But in this case, it doesn't have to be a custom script.